You might have been told before or heard about glutes being lazy or underactivated, and then only worked on kind of squeezing your butt to try to get it to wake up. However, that's only half of the range of motion of a muscle. So what we want to think about is we can treat glutes and any muscle really like a rubber band, where we can get some lengthening in that muscle to give it a better place to then contract from. If that muscle is already living in a place that's already tight and contracted, and we try to squeeze it more, we're going to have a hard time finding it. So here are a couple tips and tricks that you can try to see if it helps wake your glutes up and feel both the eccentric lengthening control of that muscle as well as the concentric contraction to help you move forwards. So first, what we're going to do is we're going to do a split squat. So with this, we're going to have 1 foot forward and 1 foot back, and I'm going to focus on what's happening in my front glute here primarily. So first, what we can look at is, as I am here, are my hips pointed straight to the front, or do they like to be kind of turned off to the side? If they're turned off to the side, this is positioning this front glute in more of a shortened position. And then when I go to squat down, I'm not really sitting straight back into that glute and getting the length that I want. So what we can do to help this is we can use the back glute to help turn your pelvis toward the front leg and help you sit back into that hip. What that's going to look like is I'm going to have my other foot back here. I'm going to push this leg back without letting this knee straighten or without letting that foot go anywhere. Sometimes it can be helpful to have that foot back up against a wall to help you generate that pressure and engagement of your glute and your hamstring of this back leg. So then you're going to use that push to help turn your pelvis towards that front leg. So what it's going to look like from here is thinking, if my pelvis tends to be turned here to start, I'm using this back leg glute to push and turn my pelvis towards the left leg and back. So I'm already getting a little bit more length here. I'm feeling some connection with the outside of my heel of the front leg while still keeping the base of that big toe grounded. You're keeping this throughout the entire movement as you squat down and then as you come back up. It should help you feel more work in this front leg glute. The other thing we can do if we have the tendency to kind of be a little more tucked under here is that we can add a hinge to our split squat. So I can still have that push here, or I can do the hinge just kind of on its own. But if I have the turn here and I add this hinge, I'm thinking about lengthening and lifting the sit bone up so my pelvis comes up and over my femur. Now I'm not doing that in isolation just at my pelvis, but thinking about my pelvis and my trunk moving as a whole unit. I'm going to maintain this. As I sit down into this glute, think about it getting bigger, that sit bone widening. Now this is all lengthened and loaded to help push me back up, maintaining that hinge forward. That's going to help us not shove everything back forward, but work on challenging that hip to be stable in more of a lengthened range versus always wanting to live in this kind of all or nothing position with it. So hopefully that is a way to help wake those glutes up in more of a split stance position in that split squat. Next, we're going to think about doing a retro hip hinge. So with this, what we're going to do is we're going to walk backwards across a room rather than being static in place in a split stance hip hinge. So here I'm going to have my left foot back, and now I'm going to use this right leg pushing forward and out to help turn my pelvis to the left, still making sure those knees are pointed straight ahead. So this is going to help me sit back. I'm thinking about loading into this left glute, a string pulling this sit bone back. My knee is over my midfoot versus being here, which is then just going to load my quad a little bit more, and my knee's not extending excessively, or then I'm just lengthening those hamstrings. So I'm sitting back into this hip, my toes can wiggle so much that my front leg can even wiggle and lift up, and then I can root down to come back up with it. So I'll show you from the front with that. So I'm here, this front leg is pushing forward and away, so you can see how that turns my pelvis to the left. That knee doesn't go out, so that knee stays hugged in. I'm sitting back into that left glute. Now you might have to work on the idea of this leg being able to pick up and then come out of it. You might kind of think more that this leg's kind of sliding back as you root through that left heel to come back up. You can either do repeats on one side, or you can alternate where you go one leg up and then the other leg up, feeling that alternating movement back and forth between one side of the pelvis and the other. Lastly, we can do some backwards hops. So this is another great way of using a backwards momentum to help open everything up in the backside to then give you a better position to come forwards from. So with that, I'm gonna start here and I'm gonna sit my hips back. I'm gonna swing my arms back to help me do that, like this little dipping bird or teeter-totter where my ribs and hips are moving together as a unit. I'm gonna take my arms up, jump, and then go back. So it's gonna look like this, where I do little mini jumps back across the room, and then you can walk forwards and repeat it again. So I'm thinking not just jumping up, but my feet are pushing the ground away from me, and then I use those arms swinging back to help me sit back in my hips, and the jumping backwards to help me sit back in the hips. Now you could take it either just doing it like that, or you could do where you do a couple hops backwards, and then change direction and go forward, and see if that gives you a little bit more opening in the backside of the hips and accessibility to use those glutes to help propel you forward.